Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Warm welcome to 16th Chimes Montessori Graduation Day. It's my immense pleasure to introduce our founder director, Mrs. Brinda Srinivas, whose vision and expertise has made Chimes Montessori an exceptional one. Dear ma'am, request you to address the gathering.
Good evening, everyone. I'm really happy to be here today to celebrate the graduation of our precious little children. It is a day of joy and reflection on their growth and accomplishments. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Chenraj Roychand Jain, founder of Jain Group of Institutions, and our trustee, Mr. Shivram Kumar Malakala, founder director of Habitat Ventures. I would like to congratulate our little graduates who have successfully completed their preschool education. Their dedication, hard work, and achievements are truly remarkable and deserve recognition and praise. I want to express my appreciation to our hardworking faculty. They have played a vital role in shaping and nurturing our young learners and provide a safe and stimulating environment where they have thrived. I would like to acknowledge and thank our parents for their unwavering support and partnership in their children's education and development. To our little graduates, as they embark on the next phase of their lives, I encourage all of you to continue to be curious, creative, and happy. We have always nurtured the love for learning in children and wish that all of you develop this love for learning even further. You should embrace challenges, seek knowledge, and never stop learning. At the same time, you should always be kind, respectful, and compassionate towards others. Being kind, respectful, and compassionate is an end itself and should not be dependent on any reciprocation. In the years before, it was disheartening to see the children graduate. I would meet my children outside at other events. The feeling is it would have been great to see them continue and grow. It was almost as if I was missing something. This year, many of them are joining Tenbrook Academy. It brings so much joy to see them continue and grow with us. We will always cherish the memories we made together at Chimes Montessori. We wish them all the best for all their future endeavors. Once again, congratulations to our little graduates, and thank you everyone for making this day possible. Our chief guest for this evening is Dr. Chenraj Roychand Jain, founder chairman of Jain Group. He is a visionary, leader, educationist, social entrepreneur, and angel investor. He has been promoting education and entrepreneurship in India for over 2 decades. He established Jain College in Bangalore in 1990 and has since developed numerous successful educational institutions across India. Dr. Chenraj Jain is a big advocate for entrepreneurship. He started his own business at the age of 13 and has shown it grow into a large enterprise. Soon, he is promoting entrepreneurship and as an angel investor and setting up entrepreneurship programs at the college level. Our growth as an economy will depend, at least in part, on the number of entrepreneurs we generate. Thanks to people like Dr. Jain, we will see more entrepreneurs thrive. He believes in the power of education to empower people and is involved in philanthropic projects to help economically disadvantaged communities. Dr. Chenraj Jain is a man of vision and integrity and is admired by students and entrepreneurs alike. He is a proud grandparent of our little graduate, Vidisha Jain. Vidisha has been with Chimes Montessori since 2020. It is only obvious that Vidisha has inherited Dr. Chenraj Jain's charm and spontaneous intellect. Mr. Shivram Malkala, our trustee, is a real estate developer and philanthropist. Having started his career as an architect, he then set up his own real estate development firm, Habitat Ventures. Habitat Ventures is a rare enterprise in the real estate space. It is known for integrity, respect to the customer, great design, high quality, and timely delivery. Habitat has also earned the respect of its customers, lenders, and partners. Mr. Shivram also spends a lot of time running the Family Foundation for education and hostel facilities for poor students. A warm welcome to Mr. Chenraj Jain and Mr. Shivram Malakala. Now I request Dr. Chenraj Jain to address the gathering.
Very good evening to all of you. A very dynamic, visionary madam, Vrinda Srinivasan madam, who has built this organization bit by bit, single-handedly. A big round of applause for this visionary madam. You require passion, you require energy, you require conviction, you require confidence to build an institution, and it's not a joke. So she has gone through from the scratch for next 10, 12 years, last 10, 12 years, and come up to this level. And I have my own schools and institution, good schools, but I admitted my granddaughter here only because the children are very happy here. And there is no burden for the children to study here, because they fun while studies. They come running to the school and then they go walking. So that shows the devotion of all the teachers and madam who personally supervises the entire organization. And in the heart of the city, for the parents to have this kind of place itself is a miracle. And she has built it, and I'm sure this institution will create extraordinary leaders. As parents, I know for your child how much of conviction and how much of hopes you have for the future. I have 1,25,000 students, and I know I have gone from kindergarten to postgraduate. I know how the mind works. So I can see the development of the child, but in this today's scenario, the art of parenting is a very big challenge. And it is not 10, 20 years before and 30 years before when I had 3 kids. I hardly used to go to the school and meet them. But for my granddaughter, I had to come more than 10 times here. So see, the model has completely changed. And the approach towards and the parents are also very educated now. Earlier I'm a school dropout, 8th standard. I didn't go beyond 8th standard. My wife would have completed 10th or 11th. She's more educated than me. So now you are all graduates and you are all working professionals. And you speak communication, you understand, and you integrate your thought processes, and also you give the values to your children. So you become the first teachers for your children, and then the schools takes over. So among the 500 schools what I surveyed across the Bangalore and outside Bangalore, I found this to be one of the best schools according to my idea and what I researched. Not to praise madam, but it is genuinely she has done it. Earlier I saw one Kumran school, Madam Deepa Minakshi Sundaram, she started a school 50 years before. Gopala Krishna in Rajaji Nagar, he started the school. But today's modern approach through Montessori fun while studies, I think this madam has mastered the art of it, and she has not expanded. She's not expanded. 2, 3 things. She has given me 10 minutes time to talk, and I can finish in 5 minutes also. And art of parenting, it is not possible to finish in 5, 6 minutes, but basic points I'll give you all. Please take this in your mind and work this as a magic, because I have gone through this situation. I have gone through with thousands and thousands of students in my life. Keep the child busy. Keep the child very busy. And ensure that your children are now 4 years, 6 years, 7 years. They are not 4 years, 5 years and 6 years. They think like 20, 22-year-old. So there is not much gap between you and them. So don't treat them like objects. Treat them like individual, self-individual. At the age of 3, they think like 10-year-old. Now with the screen time available for the children, seeing and experiencing and doing and experiencing, Chimes has doing and experiencing more, so that screen time has to be reduced. You will find your children will, without mobile, they will not be able to eat the food also. So your gross motor skills are very important. Your fine motor skills are very important. The identity of the child also is very important, self-identity. They have to think like individual. And very important will be your, how are you going to do the parenting? Now, I always find that mother and father have a dual parenting model. Please don't go for the dual parenting model. It's not going to work. Ensure that both of you discuss what are you going to talk to your child so that there is no confusion. Other the child says that mother is very liberal, so I'm going to take advantage of that. Or the child will say that your father is very liberal, I'll take advantage of that. It becomes a dual parenting. Don't do that dual parenting. In psychology, we say that dual parenting is going to wreck your mind and it is going to be depressive mode for both the parents. So keep that in mind. Number 2, don't try to be like a helicopter parent. Now, helicopter means above your head, you are always sitting on the head. Please don't do that. Allow them the space, allow them at their own pace. Don't compare your child with another child. Your child is very unique. He is a spark. He's a diamond, he's a talented. So don't give up on that attitude and stay a neighbor child, okay, she's more intelligent, he's more. And don't go for marks. Only mad people go for the marks. 95%, 98%, they have to be admitted in mental hospital if they get 98% marks. It is 65 is first class, 75 is first class, 85 is first class. I tell all my students, don't go beyond 70% marks. It is 98% marks. Studying and getting the marks is not at all a joke. I'll give you one formula. Many of your children are young now, but you may have your brothers and sisters who are studying in 10th standard. You know what is the rule of 12th standard and 10th standard? Nobody fails. Till 8th standard, you should not fail any students. 55 marks they'll get even if they don't study in second PUC, first PUC. When they pay the fees, 30 marks practicals they get, 25 marks they will score automatically. Already with and whatever they study in half an hour, they'll complete the answer sheet. So there is no matching between the examination and studies. So this concept of study while learning and fun while studies, that is the real education. Mathematics, biology, physics, chemistry, everything you can learn through computing intelligence, artificial intelligence by humanoids. In my schools, I'm putting some computers, they are teaching the children. Humanoids, so it is not. It is the social, emotional, intellect which is more important. So 5 things will be very important for all of you. For the development of the child, it is going to be cognitive, left brain and right brain. Next, it will be physical development. Next, it will be your sensory development. The 4th will be your language development. Each parent, can they read 20 minutes with the child? You will enjoy learning with them. 20 minutes if you can spare time with them in language skills. Let it be Kannada, let it be Telugu, let it be English, let it be any language. But you have to read with the child. And this 4th and last, the 5th one will be very important, will be social emotional development. There are 5 levels of development of a child. So don't compare your child with anybody. I'll conclude with one example. Imagine this young lady sitting here. I forgot your name, madam. Sapna, madam. Now she has a wonderful hairstyle. Now my wife is also looking at her, you are also looking at her, and this function is going on, and all are wondering how come her hairstyle is so fantastic, so good, it is shining, and she has got such a good hairstyle, and she looks very, very charming also. So I don't have my, all the other ladies seated around her are wondering, see, I have applied all the shampoos, I have applied mehendi, I have applied everything, but still our hair is not sticky, and still it is not shining. And how come this madam's hairstyle is shining? So after the function was over, some of the ladies walked up to madam and said, how come your hairstyle is so wonderful and it is like a silken finish? How it is? No, I applied only Bangalore water, Kaveri water, supply water, and I applied it on my hair. That's all. So morning also it was like that? Yes. Afternoon also it was like that? Yeah. Evening? Yeah, see, evening also it is shining. So when you go home at the dinner time, yes, I have dinner. When you go to bed, I take out my hair, hang it to the wall, and then go to the sleep. So originality, so let us not compare with anybody, her hairstyle or your style. You are also unique, she is also unique. So it is all in our mind. So we compare the children, so please don't do that mistake. So dual parenting, not required. And very important, no helicopter parent, don't force the child to study. Anybody is going to pass. If you think that you make them sit down and study, they are not going to study. So you have to motivate them. You have to inspire them at a dinner time or a lunch time. 10, 20 minutes of quality time if you can spend, you can work like a magic. So it is not that looking others, all that glitters is gold. Our own child is very important. They have talents, and if they are taught not to give up, and if they can dream, if we can teach them how to dream, and if we can tell them how to come out with simple ideas and complement them, and if we give them the concept of networking, and also we make them focus by this seventh word, and we do keep self-discipline. These 7 words are enough for anybody to succeed in life. And I have seen in 45 years of my experience, it took only 27 days for me to learn English. It took only 3 months for me to teach all the commerce subjects where the teachers were 40, 30 years experience. It took only 30 days for me to teach all the 100 subjects in commerce. I can talk science, I can talk technology, I can talk economics, I can talk mechanical engineering, I can talk space, any subjects I can talk. So it requires a lot of common sense, application of mind. And also ensure that please keep your children for 1.5 hours of sports in a day. Come out of that with the mobile concept. Don't try to snatch mobiles from them. Allow them to do it, but give them that motivational that if you do this, you are going to achieve this. I'm going to support you on these lines. So give them that concepts of goal. And 10 to 12 years, if they can start playing 2 hours a day, whether they become Olympic champions or not, whether they become state champions or not, but they will learn participation, they'll develop leadership skills, they'll develop comradeship, they'll develop, and in the sports is one thing, cheating never happens. You have to earn your points there. Let it be any game. Let it be any game. But ensure that they play 1.5 hours of sports. It can be home sports, it can be table tennis, it can be badminton, it can be indoor, it can be swimming, it can be anything. That is the only thing. Your child will never get into a destructive mode, neither in a depressive mode. So please keep that. That is my personal experience. I have done experiment on 20,000 children for playing sports. They are all doing extraordinary in their life. And my experience of 1.5 lakh students who have passed out of my alumni, personally 50,000 students I have mentored. So I can speak with that conviction and confidence. And I have gone through that experience. So I'm not speaking from the books. I'm not speaking from the books what the authors have written. I'm speaking from the experience because I know these kindergarten children till 10th standard, how vulnerable it is. 4 years to 8 years is the absorption period, and they will be the products of the future if they can absorb very well 4 to 8, and that is going to be their personality for next 60, 70 years. You are also products of the past. You are also not the products of where you were in 4 to 8 years. That is what you are today. So this 4 to 8 years is an extraordinary time of learning. So try to be very, very patient with them. Preach and practice. Thought and action goes together. And concluding last example, one mother took a child to the Gandhiji, Mahatma Gandhi, and said, please tell my son not to eat chocolates. He eats a lot of chocolates in a day. So Gandhiji said, come after 8 days. After 8 days, the mother takes the child again to Gandhiji, and Gandhiji says, okay, my son, please don't eat chocolate. It will spoil your teeth and it will spoil your health. Yes, Gandhiji, Mahatmaji, I will not eat. The mother said, you could have told it last week only. So Gandhiji said, I myself had the weakness of eating chocolates, so I wanted to first practice that I can stay away without chocolate, then only I can tell others. So what mother and father speaks at home, grandfather and brother, that same thing the child observes. So if you can follow that education at home, your child is going to be a brilliant leader. There is nothing called psychology, this thing called depression, nothing called mental health. Don't get into all those things. Just try to keep them preoccupied, and you try to be aware of that, all. And you become a friend with the child, and you see the magic. You don't require any doctor, you don't require any psychology, you don't require any therapy, you don't require any counseling. They know what to do. They know what to do. Just allow them to grow with them and leave them individual and be a friend with them. Thank you very much. All the best.
Thank you so much, sir, for such an inspiring talk. May I now request all the dignitaries to light the lamp and welcome our children for the invocation song.
Now,
पार्वती नंदन बाल गणेश पार्वती नंदन बाल गणेश विघ्न विनाश वरद गणेश विघ्न विनाश वरद गणेश सुरमुनि वंदित सुमुख गणेश सुंदर वदन ध्यान गणेश सुंदर वदन ध्यान गणेश पार्वती नंदन बाल गणेश पार्वती नंदन बाल गणेश.
Young lives change so fast, but they cope so well. It may seem a rush, the future comes quickly. How great the children are, they cope with change, they learn well and socialize together, they know how to progress. Parents ask if the children are ready to advance to the next stage, yet we all know the answer, and that's yes. It's my pleasure to welcome our chief guests, grandparents, parents, and younger students for the graduation ceremony. This is a momentous occasion in the lives of all our outgoing children. Chimes Montessori places great value on community, learning, and fun. Children have learned to love learning, and that skill will help them so much as they progress with their education. We all know that the magic ingredients for this have been the great teaching and our wonderful children. It was a time of building relationships together and creating a team with one shared goal, providing your children with what they needed to develop and grow as children. That trust was built, relationships and teams created. We moved through the year as a team and growing and learning and building a foundation your children will take with them. We are proud of the way the children love coming here to our house of children and look forward to what they learn. Seeing the big smiles on their faces in the morning is fantastic. Now we move on to the most exciting session of the day, the graduation ceremony. I request our chief guest, Mr. Chandra Jain, to come on stage and give away the certificate. Adam Nath Chopra. Adam is a smart child who grasps concepts quickly. He is a compassionate child who is ever willing to assist others. He converses with his teachers and friends in a very polite manner. Avyakta V. Bagi. Avyakta is diligent in her work and attentive in her listening. She is a courteous child who always obeys and follows the instructions given. She is compassionate to her peers. She helps her friends when they are in need. Krisha Jain. Krisha is a very humble child who is ever ready to help her friends. She is a lively child who grasps new concepts quickly and also finds joy in learning. She's an attentive observer who strives to establish connections between concepts while engaging with the materials. Kushika Shrikant Ji. Kushika is an affectionate child who is fond of younger children and is always ready to help them. She articulates her thoughts with clarity and precision. She is constantly enthusiastic about acquiring new knowledge and expanding her understanding of various concepts. Laksh Jain. Laksh is eloquent while speaking and expressing his ideas. He has an outstanding reading ability with a robust oral vocabulary and endeavors to integrate new words he encounters. He promptly constructs sentences for words presented to him. Michaela Manandi. Michaela is a charming child with a beautiful smile. She finishes her work in an organized manner, be it writing, working with materials, and her belongings. She exhibits great zeal while engaging with materials or playing with her friends. Ria Chapolia. Ria has a dynamic personality and exhibits passion for learning new concepts. Her reading and writing skills are commendable. She quickly comprehends new ideas. She conducts herself with great respect and politeness towards both adults and peers. Sinchana Shivaramaya Vadva. Sinchana is eloquent as she expresses her thoughts in a detailed manner. She is benevolent by nature and ready to help her younger friends. She is a creative child who has a good hand at drawing and coloring and enjoys dancing. Twisha S. Kundapur. Twisha is highly articulate, skillfully incorporating new words into her communication. She is an insightful child who understands the concepts deeply and tries to express it in a right manner. She has a natural curiosity to learn and comprehends the meanings of new words while reading a sentence. Vansh Sanjay Jain. Vansh is an observant child who quickly notices any changes in the environment. He is a joyful child and likes to be in the company of his friends all the time. He strives for perfection in every work he does. He is efficient in math and shows his mathematical skills mentally. Ayushman. Ayushman is a smart and enthusiastic learner who works diligently and independently, producing meticulous work. Though initially quiet, he has blossomed into an expressive person. He is a fantastic representation of a well-behaved, respectful, and courteous student. Arush Pawan Kumar Chalani. Arush is an affable, fun-loving boy and likes to express his thoughts. He finds pleasures in art and craft activities and actively participates in outdoor games with his friends. He employs his creativity and innovative thinking to create various figures using shapes. Avdi Mehta. Avdi is a determined and courteous child who is always kind and treats others with sincerity and respect. She is a consistent worker and can independently organize her work in a systematic manner. She has a cheerful and easygoing personality, making her approachable and friendly towards her peers and teachers. Avishkar Gupta. Avishkar is a curious and inquisitive child who raises questions and discusses whenever in doubt. He is friendly and helpful, possessing a pleasant personality. His excellent organizing skills are evident in his hard work, and he demonstrates sincerity and respect towards others. Ishani Nagori. Ishani possesses a serene disposition and speaks in a gentle tone. Her memory is sharp and she quickly comprehends new concepts. She conducts herself with excellent manners and patiently works with materials until she achieves the desired level of proficiency. Hamisha Sharat. Hamisha is a calm, introspective child who is inquisitive and hardworking. She is well behaved and displays honesty and sensitivity by showing respect towards everyone. Ishani Biwi. Ishani is a tranquil and empathetic child who conducts herself with honesty and clarity of thought. As an articulate speaker, she communicates her ideas effectively. Her impressive memory, coupled with her meticulous work ethic, enables her to excel in her tasks. Kenisha K. Jain. Kenisha is an enchanting child with a delightful appearance. She possesses a kind and affable disposition, approaching her tasks with a systematic approach. Her sociable nature inspires her to share knowledge with her peers. Moreover, she has a natural talent for music and dance, showcasing her flair for the arts. Krunav Jain. Krunav is a cheerful boy who always arrives in class with a smile on his face. He possesses a soft-spoken and amiable personality and is both good-natured and well-disciplined. He demonstrates sharp perception and a knack for quick learning and enjoys expressing his creativity through drawing. Parit Makana. Parit is a determined and ambitious child who eagerly participates in all the activities and seeks to learn new things. He demonstrates intelligence and the ability to grasp concepts quickly. He maintains an impressive level of confidence. Yashita M. Chabriya. Yashita is a very lively and courteous child who exhibits traits of a natural leader. Her amiable demeanor endears her to her peers who cherish her presence. She showcases stunning grace and beauty in her dance performance. Thank you, sir.
Now may I request Mr. Shivram to come on stage to present the certificates. Adya Amit. Adya Amit is a highly expressive child who possesses a natural curiosity and keen observation skills. She is adept at handling challenges with ease and has developed a strong sense of confidence. Her creative mind allows her to excel in art projects and she takes great pleasure in expressing herself through her artwork. Akanksha Bafna. Akanksha is a loving and friendly child who is self-reliant and nurtures her younger classmates. She works independently and completes her assignments in time. Her teachers and peers can rely on her to share intriguing thoughts and ideas, highlighting her passion for learning. Daksh Gupta. Daksh is a disciplined child who approaches instructions with a positive attitude. He is persistent in his pursuit of learning and demonstrates a strong sense of self-motivation. He is highly organized and works independently with great efficiency. Diansh. Diansh is an approachable and warm-hearted child who exhibits great courage. He is a proficient reader and has a curious mind that is always bursting with questions. He enjoys playing sports and spending time with his friends in the play area, showcasing his sportive nature. Harika Balram. Harika demonstrates excellent organization skills and pays great attention to detail when working with materials. Her strong passion for learning is evident in her attitude towards her education. She consistently arrives at school with a cheerful demeanor and presents herself in a pleasing manner. Jiansh Munoyat. Jiansh is a sociable child who possesses keen observation skills and a natural aptitude for grasping new concepts. He is diligent and always quick to respond in group settings, making him a valuable team member. He is a confident reader and consistently produces neat handwriting. Kabir Lalwani. Kabir is a well-mannered child who has a natural flair for creativity and produces beautiful artwork. Kabir's pleasant and charming appearance is a reflection of his amiable personality. He is always willing to lend a helping hand, and his efficient work style allows him to complete tasks efficiently. Vidisha Jain. Vidisha is a very delightful and sharp child who is always pleasant and charming. Her positive and cheerful personality is contagious, and she takes on challenges with a can-do attitude. She treats her peers with warmth and kindness, showcasing her friendly nature. She has excellent handwriting skills and is quick to complete her task with spontaneity. Vibha Madan Padki. Vibha possesses a keen sense of observation and exhibits unwavering determination in her work and studies. Her inquisitive nature and inquiring mind enable her to explore new ideas and concepts. She showcases excellent leadership qualities and possesses a strong command of her communication skills. Come on, parents, let a round of applause. Now let us continue applauding for Environment B children. Adya Dheeraj. Adya's hard work is evident in the quality of her assignments, as she is committed to delivering work of high standards. She exhibits perseverance in all her endeavors and is respectful towards her peers by patiently waiting for her turn to speak. She enjoys participating in group activities and takes charge by carefully planning and executing them. Arohi Shetty. Arohi is a responsible individual who takes great care of her belongings. She is a graceful dancer and has a positive mindset that enables her to grasp complex tasks with ease. She is hardworking and meticulous, consistently producing neat and careful work. Divij Vardhan. Divij is highly interactive and not afraid to seek clarification when he has doubts. He takes an active role in group discussions, attentively listening to others and frequently contributing relevant ideas. He is an enthusiastic participant in both outdoor and indoor activities. Dwisha T. Jain. Dwisha is highly enthusiastic about learning and actively participates in all activities. She demonstrates a keen interest in new concepts and ideas, grasping them readily. She enjoys artistic pursuits such as drawing, art and craft. She is a caring and nurturing sister, ensuring her brother Rajveer is comfortable and settled in his classroom every day. Kiansh Desarla. Kiansh is an extremely observant child, paying attention to even the smallest changes in his environment. He is interactive and unafraid to seek clarification on any doubts he may have. He demonstrates excitement towards learning new ideas and concepts, quickly grasping new information. Krish Karyappa. Krish is a well-mannered child who carefully chooses his words and expresses his ideas clearly. He is sociable and quickly makes friends with others. He actively participates in group discussions and has a well-developed vocabulary. Miansh Jain. Miansh is a dedicated child and is eager to learn new skills and techniques. He works independently, generates neat and careful work. He is a very alert and attentive child with a sparkling mind. Nitara Maradia. Nitara is a soft-spoken child who produces tidy and meticulous work. She actively seeks out challenges and diligently prepares for speeches, exhibiting confidence while delivering them on stage. She is good in both singing and dancing and has a bright and intelligent demeanor. Y. Ramita. Ramita possesses excellent communication skills and articulates her thoughts with clarity. Her creative mind is evident in her ability to generate fresh ideas. Her kind and helpful nature endears her to her peers, and she easily makes friends. Trishant Anand. Trishant is an energetic and lively boy who brings joy to his environment. His great sense of humor is infectious and adds to the classroom's positive atmosphere. He can organize his thoughts effectively, presenting them in a clear and coherent manner. Advik Jain. Advik Jain is a cheerful and curious child who is always eager to learn and explore new things. He approaches his work with skill and dedication, always striving for excellence. Additionally, he is a sports-loving child who enjoys participating in various activities and games in his surroundings. Ayan S. Jain. Ayan S. Jain is a charming child with pleasing manners. He is an extremely friendly child with a warm and inviting smile. He is always willing to help his friends and shows diligence in his work, completing tasks with enthusiasm. Jashvika Maradia. Jashvika Maradia is a soft-spoken child who is independent in her work and prefers a calm environment, showcasing her preference for a peaceful atmosphere. She keeps her workplace clean, displaying a sense of responsibility towards her surroundings. She is decisive about what she chooses to work on, showcasing her ability to make clear decisions. Nishka Bohra. Nishka is a soft-spoken and polite child who completes her work with dedication, showing commitment towards her tasks. She is resourceful in the environment and adapts to the given situation, showcasing her flexibility and ability to adjust to changing circumstances. Her charming personality adds to her overall appeal and makes her a delightful presence in any setting. Rajvika Goel. Rajvika is an obedient and responsible child who displays dedication towards completing the task given to her. She is resourceful, displaying the ability to use available resources effectively. She is sensitive towards her friends and chooses her words carefully, displaying empathy towards others. Sai Achintya. Sai Achintya is an affectionate and loving child, showing care and love towards others. He demonstrates courtesy towards his friends and teachers, displaying good manners and respect. He is an obedient child who is a good narrator, often sharing stories with his peers and showcasing his creative side. Sia Jain. Sia is diligent in her work and takes pride in producing quality output. She demonstrates a caring nature, taking care of the environment and showing kindness towards her younger peers. She also displays great energy in all areas, showing enthusiasm and a willingness to participate fully. N.R. Tanisha. Tanisha is a happy child who is resourceful and exhibits efficient work habits. She is also an active and sportive child, showing enthusiasm towards physical activities. She enjoys Sapa. Trisha Jain. Trisha is not here today. N.R. Tushar Sai. Tushar Sai has a charming nature which endears him to his peers and teachers alike. He is consistently punctual to school, showing a responsible attitude towards his education. He maintains polite conversation with others, displaying his courteous and respectful demeanor.
Now I request our director, Mrs. Brinda Srinivas, to come on the stage to present the certificates. Dear parents, a big round of applause for the Environment F room children. Advik D. Kapati. Advik exhibits a fondness for his younger friends, demonstrating both love and care towards them. His self-assurance has undergone a positive transformation, which has enabled him to surmount his fear of performing on the stage. He possesses a perceptive eye for detail, attentively observing his friends' positive actions and incorporating them into his own behavior. Bhavyansh B. Jain. Bhavyansh is a highly ambitious child, eager to learn and explore new materials. He has creative mind, often coming up with innovative designs when working with Montessori materials. He possesses a strong aptitude for math and takes delight in working with arithmetic materials. Dhriti Jain. Dhriti is a responsible child who always ensures that her books and belongings are kept in a well-organized manner. With her amiable and cheerful personality who quickly grasps new concepts, she is highly attentive and eagerly responds to whatever is being asked of her. Jinang Jain. Jinang possesses excellent observational skills and is adept at quickly detecting or perceiving things within the environment. Moreover, he is a highly trustworthy individual who extends his help towards younger peers whenever required. He is incredibly supportive of his friends and exhibits a sociable nature, which enables him to make new acquaintances with ease. Kushan A. Jain. Kushan is sociable and amiable youngster who is empathetic towards others and readily comprehends their requirements. He is a motivated child who is engaged in learning activities all day long. He is a vibrant child who radiates positivity and enjoys attending school with a cheerful demeanor. Kiara. Kiara is a calm and patient child who demonstrates great determination when working with materials. She persistently strives to find the correct answers and does not give up easily. She is also highly organized, consistently keeping her materials, belongings, and books in order. She is polite and communicates her needs effectively with concise phrases and sentences. Tia M. Jain. Tia is an expressive child with bright eyes that reveal her emotions. She excels at communication, easily sharing her ideas with both teachers and friends. She has established friendly relationships with her peers, and she is a cheerful girl who always looks forward to coming to school. Dear parents, now I request you to cheer up for the Environment G children. Diara Jain. Diara executes a cheerful personality that is marked by a charming smile. She is an eager and enthusiastic student who possesses a strong desire to learn and explore new things. She displays courage while expressing her thoughts, showcasing a confidence and self-assured demeanor. Ridan Jain. Ridan is characterized by his polite, obedient, and well-mannered demeanor. He demonstrates excellent etiquette and displays exceptional social skills. He exhibits active participations in sports activities, demonstrating good athletic ability. Moksh Jain. Moksh is a lively and upbeat individual, radiating enthusiasm and cheerfulness wherever he goes. He possesses excellent dancing skills and display remarkable enthusiasm during dance practices. He also exhibits proficiency in sports and actively participates in outdoor games. Prayan Jain. Prayan is a diligent and earnest individual who is known for his excellent handwriting. He possesses great proficiency in drawing and coloring, and his artwork is always distinguishable by its uniqueness and imaginative qualities. Stuti Gokaram. Stuti is characterized by her gentle and caring demeanor towards younger children. Though typically a quiet individual, she demonstrates a willingness to speak up when necessary and has made valuable contributions to group discussions. She has always exhibited a keen interest in assisting teachers with various tasks, displaying a strong sense of responsibility. Tanay Sri Rama. Tanay is a skilled communicator, able to express himself clearly and logically. He is also known for his ability to organize tasks and complete them efficiently. He displays commendable leadership qualities that makes him a valuable assist in group setting. Tiana Jain. Tiana is a compassionate individual who displays a nurturing attitude towards her peers. She exhibits curiosity and demonstrates an eagerness to explore and learn new concepts. Her exemplary behavior and dedications to learn make her a pleasure to teach.